Hi everyone, my name's Sian Keene. I'm the Chief People Officer at Farfetch. We are a technology platform that sells and distributes fashion online, either through our marketplace or through our partnerships with brands, boutiques and department stores. So as a Chief People Officer, I'm responsible, as it says, for all of our people. So anything to do with your day-to-day, your environment, your manager, your experience, and really the heart and soul of what we do is keeping the culture and the values of the organisation alive. One of the things I love the most about Farfetch is the ability to meet people from all over the world, either travelling or doing it via Zooms. It's just incredible to be able to meet so many different cultures, get to know how people work, understand the differences between the countries in which we operate, and then also to be able to see the amount of similarities we as human beings have, regardless of what country we either live or were born within. The best part of my job is being able to work with a bunch of really smart, funny, low ego, highly ambitious, highly creative people, and getting to talk about fashion pretty much all day, every day. So I love all of that side of it. And as we've spoken about a little bit, is being able to interact with people all over the world. I mean, they're massive benefits, and I absolutely love that side of my role. When I was little and in school, I wanted to work in fashion, and I thought that meant being a fashion designer. I was not very good creatively, so that love didn't really get me very far from a school point of view. I studied my HR qualification, which is known as the CIPD. When I did that, I was like, right, I'm going to get a job in fashion no matter what. So I started working in human resources in this tiny little startup called Farfetch that had 20 people sitting in a converted house in London, and then the rest grew from there. So I think if you have a love of fashion, a love of anything actually, and you pursue your dreams, you can always find a way that works well for you. In relation to entering the fashion industry, you could do internships, you can do apprenticeships, you may be able to do some work experience, and what I would say is start to get to know those sorts of businesses first, who can help guide you with your career. Then when you're in the company, lots of organisations these days also provide sponsorship and mentorship programs. So maybe if you do go for an interview, you should ask them whether or not they have programs like that support people regardless of what background they come from. The first piece of advice is it's never too late to break into an industry to try something new. So be brave and take risks along the way. The second piece of advice is that you will learn something from every experience that you have. So I started working at McDonald's when I was 15. It taught me a lot about discipline because I had to work and study at the same time. And it taught me a lot about teamwork actually. And then the third piece of advice is listening to feedback. Most of us think that we know how we come across to others, but actually the way that we do can be very different. Feedback is incredibly valuable, and it's not easy to give and it's not easy to receive. The more open you are, the more successful you will be if you really listen and take that advice and work on things day by day.